Howdy folks, it's Tall Turtle here and welcome back to Eternia SMP, the best place on the planet to play Minecraft 1.19. Not quite on 1.20 yet, but we're close. And I'm hanging out here in my yoga studio at sunrise, but with the tinted glass you can't really tell it's sunrise. So let's hop outside, or somewhere I guess, and have a look. What does this look like? That's a little bit better. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've done any Minecraft. In fact, I haven't even played Minecraft since the last video I made. And I want to make a point to say that because a lot of times I'll be doing a lot of stuff off camera. And then I'll make a video with a big update and everything. But I don't even have an update to give you. I literally haven't played since the last video. So we're going to do some stuff together today since there's no update to give you. And we're going to do some building. We're going to start working on our row houses over in that section of the urban housing part. In fact, as we walk down here, let me pull up my map and I'll explain to you where we're building. So here's our map that I showed you a couple episodes ago, and what I'm talking about is this area right here. So we're going to build all these row houses in this episode. I might get to the park and garden behind the houses in this episode. We'll see. And then I got to work on this road. Got to work on this road, which will be different than this road. And then this road, which will be different from this road, which is different from this road. So this is what we're doing today, right here. And I'm going to try to get all that done in this video. So this is going to be several days of building compiled in one video that's consumable for you. Also, speaking of video, I'm hoping this video is smooth for you because as I play, this is buttery, silky, totally smooth, no problems, no issues, nothing. But I did a test recording a bit ago before I made this one, and I noticed the video seemed kind of jittery. Oh, I thought I had this road done already. I seriously thought I built this whole road already. Anyway. The video I tested was very jittery and wasn't smooth because that's what jittery means. And even when I did an output to a rendered video, the final product was kind of jittery. So I don't know what's going on. So hopefully what you're watching is perfectly smooth because like I said, it's smooth for me as I play. And when I record Flight Sim and upload those videos, they're perfectly smooth. So hopefully this one is also perfectly smooth for you. So anyway, we're going to be going on these row houses, very close together houses. In social studies in junior high, we saw something about Australia, and they had houses like this. So that's kind of what we're going to replicate here. I'm just going to finish this row later, I guess. I mean, I have the supplies for it in my shulker box, but I wasn't planning on building a road in this episode. I was going to do it later. Or I thought it was done. Anyway, we're going to build row houses there. They're going to come around here, and then they're going to stop before this pond, because this is going to be a park where the backyards of all the row houses are connected here. So they have like a community park just for the houses, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, it'll make sense by the time we're done. And then there's going to be a road going down here, avoiding the water, and it's going to lead to what I'm calling the mansion right now. And that's going to be built in this area somewhere. Yeah, so you gotta leave space for that. So one thing at a time, and this time it's going to be these row houses. So let's get started. We already are a couple minutes into this here. Yeah, I'm conscious now about my videos because somebody recently told me that I'm incredibly engaging to watch and listen to. So now I'm kind of subconscious about it, but hopefully I can get over it. So we're going to build our first house. Actually, we got to figure out where we're going to put these. I'm so confused because I thought I had this completely planned out and terraformed, my road built already. Did I just dream all that? Why would I think I had this all ready to go and clearly I don't? Interesting. So I guess these houses are going to have a backyard on a hill, I guess, because I'm not going to dig this down because the road is up here. So I guess I got to run back and get some grass. Okay. Alrighty, let me do just this part for now. So these row houses are 1, 2, 3 across with room for fence in between, and the 1, 2, 3 across. I got to figure out how this is gonna work. Okay, I think what we're gonna do then is this part here. I don't like how that stops flat. That's kind of weird. Maybe we'll do something like this. So it's kind of like a hill, maybe? I don't know. So this, I guess, is just gonna be fenced off yard. Okay, this is not going the way I've been imagining it for like 2 weeks. Or however long it's been since I've been imagining this. What am I going to do here? Yeah, I think this is just going to be like an unusable part of a yard. We have a lot of yards like this where I live because we live near a major creek system. So you have these beautiful houses. You drive down the road, but as soon as you go in the backyard, it's just a hill going to the creek and it's a completely unusable yard. So I guess this here is just going to be like unusable hill or something. So let's... I don't know. Let's see. Let's say the house starts here then. So that's 1, 2, 3 space. 1, 2, 3 space. 1, 2, 3 space. 1, 2, 3. Not a space. Okay, so that's we need 2 spaces here because we're gonna run a fence along the back of all this, so that if stuff falls down, it's blocked by the fence. However, if things fall right here, there's a little space where mobs can fall down and land. But the chances of that are so minute that I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so let's start, whoops, let's find our shulker box and let's start with a fence so we have an idea of, come on now, of where this is going to work out. So I'm going to put the fence along here. It's going to go all the way up to the front. No, it isn't. It's going to go back 1, or it's going to go back 2. No, it's going to go back 1 because the houses are going to go right up against here. So, actually, this will be a gate. We're going to have very few gates, just 2 for this entire house area. This will actually be part of the house, and then this is going to be, whoops, this is going to be the front of the house. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second, because this will be the door, and this will be the other part of the house, right? And then this will be a block. And then, whoop, there'll be a gate that'll connect. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, then a fence that'll connect. Then a block, and there'll be like pillars here. You'll see this will make sense later. And then boom. Yeah, do we have room for a house? We do have room for a house here. I want it to be the majestic one though. I have a trio set up in my personal creative world, and that's the screenshot I'm looking at right now. We should stick in another house. Okay, so I think it's going to be another majestic one. Yeah, and then boom. And then what? Okay, there's only going to be 1 gate, I guess. I guess this would be the gate for all the yards, and there'll be another gate over there for all the yards. And they're all going to be connected, like I said. So then we're going to... Well, there's the house, so we have to... If there's the house block, we need it to go like that, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll make sense once this comes together. Then we'll figure out how the hill is going to work on that side. Okay, this is going to be fantastic. Okay, so now we need to build some more gatage, or not a gate, but figure out how the fences are going to work. Okay, we're actually going to build all this out, I think. I want the gate or the fence to be raised, I think. Let me get this going here and we'll see what I come up with. Alright, very simple for now. Just go like this until I figure out what's going to happen back here. Let's just go like that for right now. Okay, cool. So even if it comes down here in terrain, which it will, that's going to stay up there. Okay, cool. So now we got to build some houses. No, we don't. I got to fill all this in. Hang on. All right, I think my houses are 6 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that'll take care of this for now. Then I'll fill it all in later. Okay, so let's get the first house started. The first house, the supplies for that are, which ones? All this stuff here, I think. Whoops. So let's, and a door. So let's put this house together, and then I'll build the others, and I'll show you when I'm done, pretty much. I'm not going to, like, you know, have every single house built on camera. That'll take forever. So the bottom is going to be stripped oak. So it's too high, obviously, like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's going to be 2 of this, and then there's 2 windows, and then 2 of this, I think. I think that's what I see in my personal Creative World screenshot. I feel like something is following me. I always feel like something is following me. Okay, oh, I didn't bring any glass. I'll have to do that in a second. I also have to put in entryways for all of these. And for each house. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. And then we'll figure out under these pillars, maybe we'll put something on the pillars so they're not on grass. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This can probably be a dirt way. If I go like this, does it stay like that? I can't remember. It does. What? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, what am I doing? Got back on track here. Stay back on track, turtle. Okay, so then we're going to put glass in here. Do. And in the back. Do. Okay, and then I'll show you what's going to go inside in a minute. We need to strip all of these, which I don't use very often, but we're going to try it. See how it goes. It worked well in my Creative World here. Just strip everything. Alrighty, cool. Stripping is fun anyway, so there we go. Alrighty, now what do I do? Now we've got some cool stuff going on. So now we need these. And this is going to go all around everywhere. What's in the front? Okay, we're going to add, that's what those pillars are for. So we're going to put this like this. Ooh, there we go. Put this up front. Very simple, basic stuff. And then in the front, we're going to do some stairs. No, like this, please. There we go. Like that. Oh my gosh, did it again. Come on, hit the bottom half. There we go. Okay, cool. So there's that, right? Then there's flat on the side. I think in my Creative World I use dark oak and I'm using spruce. Doesn't matter. It's going to look all the same because I'll use dark oak on that one. Okay, so there's the first level. It seems simple, but when they're all together, it'll completely make sense what I'm doing. So now we have to do the second level. So now we need to get up to the second level. So we got to do stairs. Why does not work? There we go. Well, we need to put a torch in there so you don't get like a single spawn or something. There we go. That's how the stairs are going to work. Very simple. And then in here we just I'm going to just use some planks, or not planks. What do you call these things? Slabs. Golly. Okay, so there we go. There's the. I hear pigs. Yep. Here's the back. Does the back have stairs? I think the back is flat. And then we'll make sure this is all lit up. Actually, if I go like this, it's not spawnable anyway. There we go. This is all lit up in here. We know that for sure. Or do we? I think this is all lit up in here. Light. Where's my light things? Miss Alexis, I played. Yeah, look at that. Block 10, 12. Yeah, that's all lit up. So not spawnable. Okay, cool. So what do we need next? We need to do the upstairs. Very simple. And what do we do for the upstairs? We're going to use birch for the upstairs. And it's going to be too high. Nope, not there though, but here. We go too high. Glass in between. Oh boy. Like so. And then for this house, it looks like the windows are going to line up. That won't be the case for the others because they're all going to be a little bit different, but not very different, just subtly different. If that makes any sense. Like, you know, the same builder, but people selected different options. They're going to strip these down. I can't get to those other ones now. Can I get to them? I can. There we go. And then windows in the back over stairs? Maybe the stairs are supposed to be moved. Nope. No, these go back here like this. There we go. We have another thing to build on. Okay, and then buildy. And then glass. And then what does the roof look like? The roof is going to be all slabs and stairs. So how is he going to do that? Do those stick out in the front? It looks like they do. Interesting. But they don't stick out on the sides. So it looks like I did this on the sides, but I actually stuck them out in the front somehow for some reason. Why would I do that? I did. Looks like, okay. I don't know why. We'll have to see how that looks when we get all the way around. Yeah, that looks kind of weird, but that's what I did in my creative world, so for some reason I decided to do that. Apparently it does give a little bit of texture to it because the sides are flat, so. But the reason why the sides are flat is because they're going to be very close together, right? We should have a slab on, or a trapdoor, whatever. Alright, I guess it's just one row of that. That's all it was. I was planning on doing this complicated thing. It was just a few of those. So, alrighty, cool. This one's done. We do not need lighting inside because we've got pressure plate and stairs. However, it doesn't matter anyway because the lights from everything around will come through. So there you go. Very simple inside. It's more like a facade. But there you go. There's our first house. Very simple and straightforward. And now let's do the second one together. And then I'll do the last two alone because the last two are going to be like the first one. But the middle one is going to be very different. So let's put some stuff away. We're going to not use oak. Alrighty. What am I going to do? So I think I've got mangrove here. I think that's what I used. No, that's not. That's acacia. We need my mangrove stuff. Where did I put my mangrove? I already had it in here. Okay, cool. I thought it was acacia when I got my materials together, but looking now, I'm pretty sure it's mangrove or mangrove. Yes, it's mangrove. Okay. So there's that. Now we need to do the sides, which is going to be the same depth, but it's going to be a little bit different in terms of like windows and stuff. So let's get this going first. Okay, and then that means it's going to be mangrove inside, or acacia was going to be inside. Let's do acacia inside. Did I get some acacia stuff? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but I got a mangrove pressure plate. That's okay. It'll be okay. We just need this here and this here. And we'll use an acacia pressure plate just because that's what I... Oh, wait a second. No, let's do this the right way. There we go. Acacia pressure plate like that. The door. Looks like it's getting dark, but it's just behind the thing. We'll go like that. And then we'll have acacia stairs. But we got to figure out this. I think what this is going to do... I think we're going to have this glass, this, like that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. So the windows here, they're just separated. That's all. Not that exciting, but it is different than that one. It doesn't matter because the way we're going to, set this up. Okay, so we need, well, that's our too high. So now we need our roof, which is actually very different. So for here, come on now. In the front, we're going to have, whoops, this, and it's not going to be waxed. We're not waxing that. Everything else will be, though. So the front, if I can figure out how I'm going to do this, is going to be up like that. And then, we're going to put in some of these. I think like this. And then it goes up and up, but then here's going to come, well, then there's going to have another one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And yep, because we're using 6 of them. Okay, perfect. Awesome. That is our start of our roof, which seems kind of silly, but it's not. It looks cool when it's all done. So we're going to wax everything except for that front block. Because I decided that's how I wanted it to be. No other reason than that's just how I decided. I'm coming around here. I think that was wax already. Yep. Okay, cool. So now we just do stairs around the outside. Straightforward. Let's put scaffolding here. So this is all just bigger old stairs. Like this. And that should turn. Yep. Do. Very simple. And we're going to do slabs. Where are my slabs? But they're going to be lower slabs, so you can't actually see them. Then we're going to wax it all up. Waxy, waxy. Make sure you don't get that thing up there. There we go. Everything should be waxed now except that front guy. So there is our middle house. No upstairs or anything. Just basic, you know. Basic. Can I get a thing out of that? I can. With an acacia floor. So we are going to need a torch in this one, I think. Well, no, we got some light coming from somewhere. So we don't even need to torch it. I don't know where the light's coming from. Way over there, I guess. So good enough. Okay, so there is our middle house, which is different and weird, but on purpose. Right? I like it. I like it a lot. There we go. So I'm going to build 2 more. Well, actually, I'm going to build these 2 off camera. And then I'm going to work on this road and build some more all the way till we get to the pond area. I might make this pond bigger somehow. We'll see. I might leave it. I might make it bigger. I don't know. I'm going to build row houses to the pond, finish the road, and then I don't know how long that's going to be. A couple days real life, a couple weeks real life, and then in a split second in editing, you'll see it all done. So if I stand here and try to remember, let me stand on my shulker box. Stand here, and then in a second, it's going to be a cut, and they're all going to be done. And then we'll work on the park together in this episode or another one, see how long it takes. And here we go. Awesome editing in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! And just like that, we have some row houses built. We did these together, and then I just built these. Oh, what am I doing? Too many keys here. I just built these. I waxed some of these, but I want to wax more of them once they've changed. Only one has changed, though. And then we're going to do a park. So we're going to finish the episode by building this park. I mean, kind of together, but mostly I'll build it and then show you when it's done, I think. Not sure what we're going to do yet. Oh, I got to get more acacia thingamabobbers there. So anyway, let's talk about these houses quick. I know that the color combination choices are nasty, and that's on purpose. I wanted them to look kind of nasty. But anyway, what else? Yeah, we need some stuff for this fence. So I'm trying to decide now what to do here. Oh, I'm not talking more about them because they're all the same as over here. They're just different color combinations. I was going to put a few more in, but I want this big park. So let's talk about this park. All right, just filling things in here. There we go. Of course, this will all be lit up and not spawnable. Ooh, I'm getting low on food, at least low for me. And I do have some lights in here. Of course, there's going to be landscaping, probably flowers in most of these. Maybe some grass, but that'll come last. So first thing you need to do is decide on what path I'm going to have. Do I want a path that's literally just on the edge? No, I don't want it on the edge. Let's, okay, we'll put some kind of steps in here. Probably some kind of steps in here. Okay. Let's have a path going to the water, I guess, right? Like this. Because, you know, in city parks and other areas. Oh dear, I want I don't want that to change. In city parks and other areas, you know, they've got like paths that go around the water, paths that go around whatever it is that you're looking at. I'm just trying to concentrate. Alright, so the path here will end somehow. And then we'll go around here, around the lake. It's not really a lake, but you get the idea. And then head back to our way out, which will have a, I don't think we'll do a trapdoor, but we'll do steps here. Okay, so we need some steps. Ooh, sun's going down. And sorry I'm so quiet, but it's a quiet day at the house. In real life, I'm just trying to be quiet. I don't disturb people. So, let's see. Path goes around the lake, except for when it can't. And then path, let's see, let's go like this. Yeah, then the path will go kind of close to the houses here a little bit, I think. Trying to get through here with all the grass. And it'll reconnect like that. There you go. Very simple. Right. Very simple path. Okay, so the path is done, except for slabs I need to put in here. Actually, do I have slabs back here? I can probably bring my shulker box with me now that I did the transition. Ooh, it's going to be nighttime soon. But we have a bed, so we can use this bed right here. Do we have slabs still? We do. Great. Alright, I tried acacia slabs for my steps, you know, to get up here, but I did not like how they looked, so I'm going back through and I'm replacing them with spruce because it looks better. Whoops, that's not spruce though. Mainly because the acacia blends in, or the acacia matches the fence surrounding us. I didn't want it to match, so I'm just going to redo this super fast and then we'll move on to the next thing, which will be amenities. So we need just some amenities. And then we need to put in the landscaping. Landscaping is easy, I'll do that last. Amenities. I was thinking at first of something like huge and exciting, like a jungle gym for kids, more water features, but now I'm thinking maybe we just want it to be a grassy area without many amenities. I know that sounds completely opposite of my vision, but I'm like, you know what, we don't need much, because if this were like in the city, it could have a little playground, maybe. It could have a little wading pool, maybe. But for the most part, it can just be a grassy area where you can come and hang out, right? So I think what I'm going to do is find anything that resembles stairs, which we'll use for benches. Ooh, I really... Let's see, what is this? Spruce? Do we have spruce logs? We got jungle. Well, let's just do this and see if we can get away with this. We have a bench here, right? Boom, benches. And we need to fill in some of this because... no, that can stay like that. It looks dangerous. We'll keep it. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we've got room for a few more benches here. Maybe benches on this side as well. There you go. So you can, sorry, details, you can sit down and rest if you want to. I don't know if those would go away with the grass or not eventually, but there we go. Okay, cool. We have a spot for one more bench if we want it. Don't think we need it. So let's see here. We got a few benches, not many. We've got landscaping we'll do. I'm really trying to decide if there's anything else we need. Maybe like just a copper statue of some type, like a copper object that somebody donated or something. I don't know, we've got a couple of these and we got something there we can do. I don't know. We can just say that's something that was donated to the park. It'll turn green over time. I don't know. That's kind of silly, but it's something, I guess. There we go. So now we've got walking trails. This is the silliest end of this video ever, isn't it? We have walking trails. We have a little water feature, which I can decorate with landscaping. We'll put some lights in, and we have a way out. No signs or anything, because we don't need them. If any mobs drop from there, they'll get around us, except for that tiny part I mentioned at the beginning of the video. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of just blabbing at you, making this video longer than it probably already is, I'm going to clean up my stuff, and I'm going to come back with just landscaping supplies, and then we'll landscape this thing, including the pond, and then that'll conclude our video. So let me run home, and I'm going to get that stuff, and I'll see you. I dare you to go in that dog pen. I dare you. And I'll see you in a moment. And just like that, and give her some, we are done with the little park area. So let me take you through what I just did while I wasn't recording, and of course that was on purpose. Okay, let's get rid of you here. Seeds can go away. All right, cool. So here's one way in, right where I talked about that, just 2 ways in and out. There's a path here, and then the paths we talked about before the edit, but then I just filled it in with lighting, everything lit up, of course, some vines that'll grow. Hopefully they'll grow. Azalea trees that are flowering, a few in here that aren't flowering. Just randomly place some flowers, and then just randomly place some grass. I wanted it all one tall of grass, but then I'd have to put my dirt across everything so that it blocks it. But we'll go with the 2 tall for now, I guess. Maybe I'll make some changes later. But otherwise, there you go. Just a little relaxing park. We can walk around and take a dog for a walk, I guess. Just don't let it off leash. It's not a dog park. Dog park is across the street. And then you can sit by the water if you want to. Meditate. Probably not suitable for swimming, but it's there. So anyway, that is it. Okay, then the other way out. So what is next? Well, off camera, I'm going to finish this road, which will lead to a bridge to over there, which may be a future expansion if you want to taunt the outpost. Otherwise, it's going to be a basic bridge. 2 of them, actually. I'll talk about why there's a second one later. But basic bridges, and then I'm going to have to put, like, fence posts along the side so mob can't go around the fence post and walk across. I'm not sure if they can do that yet. But if I put fence posts, they can't walk around and walk along the side of the bridge. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'm going to start planning the big thing that's going over here, because there's this road. And then I think I want the nice long driveway to start here, and then there's going to be a turnaround circle with a fountain in the middle. But I don't know if that's going to be here or if I need to move it over. I need to start my road and then stand up really high and look and make sure I'm not too far to the north. We'll have to see. So that's going to be off camera, planning that out. This bridge and road will be off camera, and then I need to plan this. I'm going to have some houses, right? Line of trees here for privacy from the big thing there. But houses here, pretty dense, I think. Or no, maybe these are going to be spaced out and bigger than these are going to be dense. Then there'll be another main road like this down here that's going to deteriorate as it goes along the water. And then we have my weird futuristic condos. So I have it all planned out. I don't need to say it yet again because it's all on my map. So I have a lot of off-work camera to do. Hopefully I have time to do it. I finally got my first small sponsorship for Flight Simulator stuff. So I'm going to study up on that and make some videos for the product I was given to try. So I don't know when the next Minecraft video will come out because I do need to prioritize that flight sim sponsorship. But otherwise, like, subscribe so you know we're here and so others know we exist, and so you know the next Minecraft video or flight sim video drops, and I'll see you then.